Hello, I'm Josh Garn, and I'm sitting here with Academy Award winner, the director and co-producer of the new movie, The Pirates, Band of Misfits, Peter Lord.
Hoist the flag! Let's fill these chests with sparkling booty.
Okay, now, it seems for most of the movie that nothing can go particularly right for the pirate captain.
Yes.
Has there ever been a time in your life where that seemed to happen to you?
Gosh, yeah, yes, God, yes. I mean, don't we all get that feeling sometimes? There have been movies, a long period would take place. I'll mention no names, but projects that take, and you work for 2 years and you cannot make the damn thing work. It seems nothing will go right. Obviously, that's just business-wise. In my personal life, everything is perfect.
Of course. When I live in my real life, everything is fine. Yeah. Now, there's a scene in the movie where the pirate captain's crew is fighting over what is the best part of being a pirate.
Yes.
How did you come up with ham night as being that best part?
It crept in there somehow. It's mentioned in the book that they like ham, and it's mentioned without any comment, so that you read it and think, oh yeah, of course, yes, naturally pirates like ham, of course they do.
Yes.
But where does this come from? Heaven knows, because it's not really an established historical fact. But it started there, and then it grew more and more important, until it seemed like the most important thing for a pirate was ham. To be honest, I slightly regret it now.
Yeah,
because wherever I go in the world, people think it's a great idea to feed me with ham. So I come to some interesting foreign country, I'm thinking, oh, now to taste the local delicacies, and they say, look, it's ham night. Oh, great, ham, thank you very much. Yes.
Now, how was coaching Hugh Grant through his first animated role?
It was very, very interesting, really interesting, because first of all, he loved the script, which is why he came on board, I think, and that's the most important. He's very critical about what he likes. So he loved the script, that was great. Came along to the recording session, and unfortunately, at the start of the session, the first session, they did lots of sort of shouting orders and being big and all this stuff, which he doesn't do that. I mean, in his, if you can look at his entire film output up to date, and he never does that stuff.
Yeah, he's very reserved.
Reserved, absolutely. He's reserved. He's small scale. He's clever. He's witty. But all in close up, as it were. He's brilliant on camera in close up. But sort of running up a flight of stairs and saying, "Come on, you swabs, hoist the mainsail," that was new to him, and it was quite difficult. It was quite difficult to start with, but then he got into it, and we had the puppet. It's important. I bought the puppet would come along to the recording session, and when he got into the role, he would kind of he'd sort of swell his chest out and arch his back and stroke his imaginary beard and get into the role that way. And get into character. That makes sense. But how many of these little guys did you guys actually break on set? Break? Oh, they all got broken. So this is an animation puppet. So it's very highly engineered. It's got really sophisticated skeleton inside. But some of the animators are brutes. They're clumsy fools, and they just love to go. They just handle them really roughly, and I mean, yeah, everything. I mean, this guy's finger here is broken. I'm sorry, I can reveal now that that finger's broken. And do you know who broke that? Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant broke that. Broke it in person. Can you imagine that? No. He got too into character, getting with the doll, and he just broke it. Now, who was your favorite voiceover actor to work with? Hugh Grant on this film, or Mel Gibson before he went crazy? Well, it's an interesting one. No, Hugh Grant was lovely to work with, yeah. I must say with Mel, I will say, before he went crazy, that he was very kind, because when I directed Mel Gibson, I'd never directed anyone in my life at that stage, really. Yes. So my first experience, here's this really big Hollywood star. Yeah, throughout the ages. I was a gibbering fool. So he was really tolerant, He was very. I liked him for that. He was quite kind about that, because he could have been a bit scornful. So, what does this guy know? But no, he was fine. However, Hugh was more fun to work with. He was definitely more fun. I could see that in some of the interviews that I've watched online between you two. There's kind of a little rapport going on. Yeah. He likes to mock me the whole time. He gives me a hard time. That's fair enough. I mean, that's a kind of director-actor relationship, though, isn't it? I think that's how it's meant to work. Yeah, that's right. He gets all the glory, and just makes me look like a fool.
Now, in your personal life,
Yes.
what was your best accomplishment? Winning the Academy Award or actually becoming a CBE?
So it's the CBE, Commander of the British Empire.
That's a big title.
That's big, isn't it? That is big. Unfortunately, the empire's kind of small now. I think I may be part of the Falkland Islands, but I don't actually do much commanding.
No, I would imagine.
But I'm ready for it. You know, when the call comes out from my country says, you know, we need someone to do some commanding.
I mean, you're on the top of the list, aren't you?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I imagine being in that kind of royalty. I mean, being in England, that is probably the highest honor that you could dream of.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you an interesting thing, which I can report from, because this was at Buckingham Palace in London. It was just around about Christmas time when the award was given. I was very, very grateful. And here's the thing: in the Buckingham Palace, they have a huge Christmas tree, as you would expect.
Yeah, of course. It's the Queen.
She's got the biggest tree in London, 50 feet tall, and the baubles were little crowns. How cool is that? You know, this little covered in crowns.
I imagine
not real ones, I don't think.
Oh,
actually, they may be real. No, they can't be real.
I would. It is the Queen.
Yeah.
You can't rule anything out there. They're probably made of real gold and diamonds.
Probably. Yeah.
That you walked in and you saw all your tax money on that tree.
That's right. Exactly. And I was proud.
Do you ever wear the shiny metal about, like in town?
I don't wear it. No, I don't wear it very often. It's tricky with a medal. You know. Like it's when you wear a medal. You know the problem, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know. I have a couple medals that I just can't find occasions to wear them to.
No, I'm not going to go down to the pub wearing a medal because that would just be embarrassing.
It would be. I mean, unless people
get mugged.
That's true. Yeah. But on the plus side, you could be bought a lot of drinks that way.
That's true. That is true, actually. Yeah. No, the danger is people think, well, you've got a medal, you can pay.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true, and especially when they find out who you are.
Yeah.
Oh no, that guy can buy the whole. That guy can buy the bar.
That's what they think. Yeah.
Now, in a recent interview that I saw earlier this month, it said that this project was the most fun you've ever had.
Yes.
Does that mean that this has taken the top spot in your heart as far as everything that you've worked on?
Everything. Yes. It has. Yeah. Seriously, it has. It's It went sweetly. It went smoothly and sweetly, and
over 5 years.
Over 5 years. Okay. I mean, as a director, it's a big job, you know. It's a big job. Everyone's asking you questions every 5 seconds all day, and you have to make all these decisions, and they run you from place to place. And I never got a tea break.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, because in England, a tea break is crucial.
Yeah, it's like brunch, and like foursies.
And everyone else was doing it. I would zoom through the studio from one job to another, and I'd pass 30 people all drinking tea and cake, and, oh hi Pete, and I would go and zoom by, and I was always carrying my tea, and I never got to sit down. And
you always taking it on the go.
Yeah, so it's hard work. It's hard work.
Yeah.
And I won't claim that I was laughing for all the 5 years, because that wouldn't be true. But
for most of it.
But most of it. But probably about 75% of the time I was laughing like a mad person.
That's a pretty solid ratio.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Peter, very much, Peter, for sitting down with me.
Great
Thank you so much.
And
make sure you catch The Pirates, Band of Misfits in theaters April 27th.
We laugh in the face of danger.
I don't really like danger at all.
On April 27th,
Let's go plundering!
join the crew, rock the boat,
Sorry.
and kick some booty.
Gee, doesn't look so dangerous.
Duh. On the greatest pirate adventure to ever set sail.
There's this dirty sea monster in the way.
I think they just add those on for decoration.
The Pirates, Band of Misfits.
See? I told